Hi there, it's Elaine here and welcome back to my channel, Chattylaine Creates. And here we are, December. Isn't that lovely, lovely, lovely? Can't believe where the year's gone. And I hope you like my new backdrop that we'll see quite a lot during December. And here is what I'm going to do for December. 12 days of Christmas. Now I got this Ephemera pack, Advent 12 days. It's not really quite an Advent obviously because usually it's 24, but I thought I'd give this a go. Now about 2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago, I did a full 24 Advent box of ephemera, which I got from Sharika of Postal Love. But this one is from Corey, and she is cocos.cornucopia on Instagram. As usual, I'll write it at the bottom here somewhere. And she put together a 12 days of Christmas. Now I haven't opened it yet, as you can see. This is how I received it. Still got its seal on the back, which is a Merry Christmas seal. Hopefully you can see my little reindeer. Noities. So I think we'll open it, and I'm going to do a very similar sort of thing to what I did 2 years ago. But obviously I'm only doing 12 days. Now, the real 12 days of Christmas is supposed to be, in religious terms, from Christmas Day is day 1 through to the 6th of January. And I'm not going to go into the religious side of stuff because it's just not my thing. I don't know anything about it. But the only thing I could find on 12 days was that, and that is after Christmas. But so the 12 days of Christmas, we all know the song, A Partridge in a Pear Tree. That is also connected with that same, but we sing it all the way, you know, through now to December, to Christmas Day. And well, we're gonna just run with opening a parcel, a package, or however they're, I don't know because I haven't looked at them yet. All I can see is what you can see right now, and see how we go. I'm going to create a collage with all 12 of them. I might use some of it or one of it or something, but I will create a Christmas collage. So what we're going to do is we'll open the package and we'll see what we have. This says number 1 on here. This is number 2. That says number 12. So they look like they're a little bit all over the place. And I'm not going to, I try not to muck the seal up. I try not to make it too noisy. Obviously rusty bag. And let's see what we have. So I'm going to pull them all out. As I say, I don't quite know how they come, and obviously we need to work out which ones are what. I'm just going to try and see if I can get that off there. Because, I see, the whole thing's come off. I'll be able to get in the bag a bit better then, and I can stop rattling. So I'm going to keep them in the bag, but I thought we'll get them all out to start with. And I'll put that out the way for now, so we don't get the rustling. Rustle, rustle. Now then. These all got numbers on it. Don't quite know what that one is. So maybe that came off there. I did think it was a bit odd that it was just a ticket on it. So this one is obviously number 1. Right, now I've done that a bit strange, haven't I, really? Let's shuffle these about a bit and make a bit more sense of it. So what I'm going to do is, there's obviously something to open, and there might be more than one thing inside, or a collection of one thing, if you see what I mean. And I'm going to open them one at a time, see what's in them, and we'll work it out on using something out of each package in a collage of some sort. Now, it's obviously vintage ephemera, so I'm not going to have anything Christmassy, I assume, in here. So I will add the Christmas to it. I don't know, it keeps catching on my board. And we will see what each day brings. So I'm not quite sure at the moment how I'm going to do it. I think, I mean, it could be that there might be, this one looks like it might have 2 or 3 different things in it, and I just got to add the Christmas to that. This one is bulky, this one's bulky, that one's, well, I think they're all bulky, I suppose, but some of them might need a bit extra, so I'm not quite sure. I'm going to open each one, and if I feel that I might need to put 2 of them together, I will, or I'm running a bit behind to get them done. Obviously I'm not going to have a video every day, because that was the problem with the advent box that I did 24 of. I was struggling to get all of them done, I have to say. You know, it's a busy time, Christmas. The last thing, by the time you've edited and all that sort of thing, it gets a bit too heavy. So I'm not going to do that, because I know darn well I'll just end up giving up because I can't fit it in. So it will be as and when, and how I feel each box when each packet when I open it, what it needs really, and what I'm going to create with it. So I'm going to put all of them back into the bag. I'm going to try and keep them so that 12's the last one, etc. And I'll be back in a minute and we'll open the first one. So I've put them back in the bag, and as you can see, I think this is basically come off there, because there's just a random little, it's just come off through the where she stapled it. It's got like a little perforation there, so that's probably why it came off. So let's see what we have inside. What have we got today in this first day? This is it. Oh gosh, there's quite a lot in here, isn't there? Oh, there's another set of stamps in there. So I'm going to put them on the red. Oh, I can't pick it up. Where's it gone? So you can see it. So that looks like a matchbox front. A little pack of tickets. Quite a few tickets. Various sorts. Colours. Bingo card. I think there's a couple there. Yeah, oh I see. It's a whole book that's been ripped down. And what's this? Sparkling Grapefruit Crush. That's a label. And a foreign Mary, probably, I would think, because that looks like it's baby Jesus. So that's what we have for the first day. And there's quite a lot to play with there. I also like my red 50p Barclays Bank. My bank's Barclays Bank. And these are quite a mixture of colours to choose from, but we've also got plain creamy white as well as a little book of Colchester Transport tickets. I don't know whether they don't really look like bus tickets, so I'm not sure a transport is that what that is. Omnibus, that's a bus ticket. That looks like a 12 journey ticket. That's a cinema ticket. And Blue Rover day out ticket. So that's number 1. I might just have to put it inside because it's come off. So that's day 1, and now I've got to go away and figure out what I'm going to do. I'm afraid I'm not a religious person, so as much as it's a lovely image, but it's not me. I don't do religion stuff, I'm afraid. So if you're here for religion, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. That's quite cute, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with it. So I'll be back when I've worked it out. So day 1 is going to be obviously everything from this little red packet. Put that over there for now. I've actually got the bits out that I'm going to use, and we're going to go from front to back because that I can't see there's any point in doing 12 days and they're all over the place. So I've now got in a tangle. I think this is going to have to come off because I'm already got in a tangle. Day 1. Goodness knows what I'm going to be like by the end of the month. Right, come here, you. So, first page. Let us get the bell out the way. We'll dangle him off there. And we're going to be working on this page. I'm going to only probably do a little small collage for each day, really. I think we might do the odd spread. I don't know. I'll see. We'll see how we go. But for this one, I thought I like this orange ticket, so I've got a few other tickets out of the packet. So I had this idea. You won't have seen the video yet, but I have already recorded part 4. 7? Where did 7 come from? Part 4 of my how to get started in collage. And in that video, as you will probably see, because it is nearly ready to go anyway, so I will be probably uploading it this week anyway, so over the next day or 2. And I used some bird books. I used a bird book, and in that bird book he was one of the ones I'd picked out because of his colouring, and I remembered that he had a bit of orange on him, and this has got one orange ticket in here, and I thought, let's put them together, shall we? Like this. Now I thought I'd use a little bit of music paper, so we'll put some background down, and I've got a little bit more here. That's upside down. Trouble is, I end up covering the postcard bit up, which I don't really want to do, but maybe we could just go down this with a bit further so we can see the postcard part of that bit there. That might be nice, mightn't it? There we go. I think we need to go a bit more. We can doctor it, can't we, to suit what we want. Let's throw that little bit away. I don't need that bit. That's better. You can see some of it now. So I'm going to put it in this corner. That's It's not very well straight, that line, is it, at the bottom? It's not straight. Let's straighten it up. That's better. I mean, I never very rarely cut a straight line anyway. There we go. And we can see the postcard of it. Let's drop it down a little bit there. No, that's not working. About there. So you can just see it poking out. And he needs to sort of come on here. I have got one of my die cut books out. This is the Vintage Christmas, and I pulled a couple of pieces out. This is an envelope, which I thought quite nice because it goes with his brown. Hopefully you're not getting glare. And I found this is part of a digi, which we can pop on there because he's orange foxes. And then these can go here in the corner, I think. They look quite nice. I do like to do my little fan of tickets. We might find something that might go on them. And we'll put that right near the spine, but not quite on the spine. Like that. I quite like that. And I did pop one thing out, which we can cover that little patch up over there. And I think there was some other bits and pieces in here I could use. The green, I can pick the green out a little bit more, because this is mainly red in here, so I don't really think there's any orangey things. But I quite like this one, so should we pull that one out? Can pop that somewhere. Trying to make it a bit more festive. What else have we got? There's this white pine cone here, which I quite like. So my partridge isn't going to be in a pear tree, but is the first day of Christmas. So I do have some numbers, and I think I'll put a number on each page. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm not too far out of shot. You might not be able to see me looking in the book, but I will. Oh, look, there's a nice goldy coloured rose or something there. Maybe we could. No, might be nice up there, and we could put that on there. Got bells on that one, which I like. I never use these die cut. They're supposed to make Christmas cards, but I never use them like that. I do sometimes use them on Christmas cards, but not very often. So we've got a star. Shall we use that star? I quite like that. We'll figure out somewhere for him to go. We've got a white kind of wicker star here. That'll go with the pine cone. It's quite a dark green. This is quite a light green, really. But I think I don't have to harp on the green too much. I like these white flowers. They're quite nice, aren't they? Okay, well, we've got a few bits there to be getting on with. Where do we want them? Obviously at the moment I don't need to be putting them down until I've decided what I want done with them. So we've poked that under there too far, haven't we? I don't know whether to put this on the top. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Like a little fan display. like that. And then these are just little bits of decoration going around. I don't want to cover my number up. I like my numbers. How's that? That's coming along, isn't it? That is coming along. I feel like it needs some shiny stuff. Shiny, shiny. I will figure that one out. I'll come back after. I'll glue some of this down. I think I'll glue the background down and the tickets, and then I'm gonna go and think about something, because I kind of want to put some gold in here. I'll be right back. Right, well, I'm back and I found a bit of sparkle. The only problem is this glitter paper, the glitter keeps coming off. I think some of it may have been just being in the dye machine. I don't know. I'm not really a glitter person. One, not because of the mess, but because I get very disappointed with results. I think that's probably what it is. There is quite a lot of glitter coming off. It's all over the place. But I am going to use it. I'm only going to use the holly in a few places, and there's me pear tree, if you like, with my partridge sitting there. Bless it. Bless his little cotton socks. So I think we're there, and I'll stick it all down and we'll finish it off. We'll finish it off. Right then, I've stuck it all down. Added some holly here and there. Nice little bit of sparkle. And I've used the #1 ticket that come off the packet as the #1 on the page. And I've made it stick out a little bit like a tab. So we can always do something on the other side if you want to. I suppose actually I could just put a bit of holly on it, couldn't I? Yeah. Let's get the bits back out. Oh dear. Here we are. How's that? Let's stick that on. Don't know, maybe I should do it the other way. Yeah, let's do it that way. There we go. The glue doesn't like sticking on the glittery paper very much. Some of these aren't sticking very well. They are sticking, but they're not sticking as well as they could be. There we go. Ooh, put my bells out the way. There we are. Day 1 done. So not quite sure when this will go up as everything's taken me a bit longer than what I thought. So we'll see. I'll see you in day 2 hopefully, and please don't forget to press the like button if you're enjoying it so far, even though it is only day 1. And I'll see you in day 2. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.